Welcome to this explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled you're joining us today because honestly, we're diving into a massive, undeniable career opportunity that's unfolding right now across the UK automotive sector. I mean, you look out on the roads today, right? And you see this sleek, quiet, pristine electric vehicle revolution. It's everywhere. But behind the closed doors of garages and service centers, it's a completely different story. We're talking about overwhelmed, seriously understaffed workshops that are just struggling to keep pace with the sheer volume of new tech rolling in. And for anyone ready to step up and upskill, well, this friction is creating an absolutely incredible opening. Let's get straight into it.
Okay, let's dive right into this. 6 whole months. That is how long some UK EV owners are currently waiting just to get their vehicles repaired. This is according to a staggering recent report by BBC Radio 4. And you might be wondering why. Well, it's because the country is desperately short of thousands of qualified EV technicians. Just imagine, dropping serious money on a state-of-the-art electric car only for a minor fault to turn it into a very expensive driveway ornament, all because the workshops literally do not have the trained hands to fix it. This isn't just some minor administrative delay. We are looking at a massive structural bottleneck in the entire industry. The cars are selling like hotcakes, but the infrastructure to support them is lagging dangerously behind.
And the data points exactly to why this bottleneck exists. Projections show that by May 2026, only 35% of technicians in the UK will actually hold the necessary EV qualifications. Just 35%. Think about the leverage that creates for a second. Demand is vastly outstripping supply. For anyone already in the trade or maybe looking to enter it, a widening skills gap like this, it's not a problem. It's an absolute goldmine. You're looking at a market where the power is shifting entirely to the qualified technician. As more EVs roll off the production line and onto our streets every single day, the technicians who hold these certifications, well, they practically get to write their own tickets.
Let's move on to Section 1 and see how this builds. Inside the EV workshop and the day-to-day reality.
Now, what's really interesting about the day-to-day reality of this job is that it's this brilliant mix of traditional spanner work and high-level tech. You're not just swapping out parts anymore, you're diagnosing complex electrical faults, you're navigating strict high-voltage safety protocols, and, crucially, you're keeping yourself and your team safe. It is a highly dynamic environment. Seriously, 1 hour you might be carrying out routine servicing, and the very next, you're serving as the crucial translator between cutting-edge diagnostic tools and the customer. You have to take all that high-level data from the vehicle's computer and explain it in a way the vehicle owner actually understands. It demands a sharp mechanical mind paired with excellent technical communication.
But hey, let's be completely honest about the trade here. It's not all sci-fi diagnostics and high-tech glory, right? Like any job, there's a balance. You're still going to face that inevitable, repetitive grind, sweeping out the bay after a long shift, filling out endless job cards, looking up convoluted technical info, and of course, the age-old universal frustration of waiting around for parts to finally arrive. That is just the reality of the workshop floor. But the trade-off? The trade-off is massive. On the flip side, you are mastering future-focused skills. You're actively solving genuine complex faults on technology that is evolving by the minute. You aren't just doing a job, you are building a skill set that makes you exponentially more valuable every single year.
And this brilliantly illustrates Section 2, the Technician Training Pathway, or your route to qualification.
Now, becoming an EV tech isn't some quick overnight switch. It's a highly logical, structured progression designed for anyone willing to put in the effort and the graft. So, step 1, it roots you firmly in general light vehicle maintenance. This is about mastering the core fundamentals of the trade. Building your baseline right there. Then, from that really solid foundation, step 2 takes you into building your specific hybrid and EV competencies, basically layering advanced electrical knowledge right on top of your mechanical skills. And finally, step 3. This is where you secure those critical, industry-recognized certifications, completing your pathways through the IMI, that's the Institute of the Motor Industry, and City and Guilds. It's a methodical journey, and it ensures you arrive on the workshop floor safe, highly competent, and globally respected in the trade.
Which brings us to Section 3, AI in the workshop, study tools and hard limits.
So you might be wondering, where exactly does artificial intelligence fit into a physical, hands-on trade? Well, think of AI as a phenomenal study buddy during your qualification journey. It can take incredibly dense technical jargon and instantly translate it into plain English. It's fantastic for summarizing heavy training manuals and generating brilliant revision checklists to keep your study notes perfectly organized. It accelerates the learning process beautifully. But, and this is the crucial point, there is a hard, non-negotiable limit to its use in the physical workshop.
Listen, no chatbot can ever replace proper hands-on training, strict workshop safety procedures, or tell you if a high-voltage system is genuinely safe to isolate. That relies entirely on your rigorous training, your adherence to protocols, and your highly qualified human judgment.
So what does this all mean for us? The industry is practically begging for qualified technicians. The pathway is completely mapped out, and the tools to help you learn have quite literally never been better. The only variable left in this entire equation is you. Are you going to just watch the electric vehicle revolution from the sidelines, or are you going to get certified, step onto the workshop floor, and actually lead it? This is a voice-first interactive taster. The full course with completion certificate is available inside LELAIL. Just ask LELAIL, start the EV Technician Taster course. Visit LELAIL.com.